video, I'm going to explain the one thing that most financial advisors aren't doing or aren't aware of with their marketing plan. And because of this, it means that you're getting less leads. And because of that, it means you're signing and talking with less clients. For reference, my name is Max. I'm a financial advisor. I run Hemmings Financial Solutions. We get the vast majority of our leads and clients all through Instagram. And I use this YouTube channel to talk about the strategies and systems that we implement so that ultimately you can get more leads and more clients for your financial advice business. So as I say, most financial advisors aren't utilizing or doing this for their marketing plan for their marketing, which means they're not getting as many leads as they could be. And the whole thing evolves around leverage. If you can leverage your marketing system, what you do for marketing, then you will get more leads. Hopefully you understand what leverage is. Leverage is just the ability to borrow to increase return, right? So within finance, you can leverage in order to get a higher return. You can borrow money to get a higher return. So in terms of marketing and being able to get leads is what can we do once and have a chain reaction and get multiple reactions? What can we do once that's going to create 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as many reactions from one piece of action? Typically, the biggest sort of thing that holds back being able to get more leads is the time element, right? The more time you can have, the more people you can speak to, the more people you can reach, the more leads you're going to get, the more potential clients, right? So time is the biggest aspect. So how can we leverage our time and also leverage what we're doing in order to be able to have 5 times as many people to speak to? Typically, and the sort of general consensus of marketing plans for most financial advisors is doing things like networking events, BNI, women's only meetups, whatever it is, like typical standard go to networking events. And the whole idea is, again, it's a bit of leverage, right? So you can go to a networking event, there can be 10 people in there. Those 10 people will know 3 people. Those 3 people that they know will know 3 people. And so as the diagram below shows, knowing one person can actually mean that you know 100 people, right? And whatever that's saying is that you're 7 people away from knowing the whole world or whatever it is. But that is like traditional marketing. Here's your marketing plan, go to loads of networking, get up at 6 a.m. to go to BNI. And that is your leverage. That's your typical leverage. And I'm assuming that's not working for you because it doesn't work for most financial advisors. The other side of it is that you can only leverage so much, right? So you've got to get up in the morning on a Friday or a Wednesday, 6 a.m., go and spend an hour with these people, with these other business owners in order to try and leverage that event and their network. There are better ways to do that, and that is what we implemented with our social media and in particular with our Instagram. So we're talking about people who are completely cold at this point as well. So what can we do who have people have no idea who we are? We need to get them through 2 different types of funnels. So when someone has no idea who they are, who you are, or what you do, they first have got to be interested in you, but also your services. They then will become a lead if they are actually interested. From becoming a lead, you're going to have some sort of conversation, and then from a conversation, you're going to have some sort of formal meeting. Once you've gone through that funnel and that process, then they can actually go through that full client process, right? The formal meetings that you have in order to get someone on as a client. So there's 2 separate funnels that you've got to go through. And this, as I said, we're talking about people who have no idea, completely cold, probably like 50, 100 miles away from you in the country. So if we can leverage this system here, right? What can we borrow so that we can do these 2 funnels as quickly as possible, and in particular that first funnel, right? So we need to be able to do something once, reach thousands of people so that they know us, they trust us, become an authoritative figure. Can we then automate it? And this is the part where leverage comes into play, where you're then going to get more leads and more clients, right? So we only want to do one action, but it's to be able to reach thousands of people for us to be able to automate it, and for all of this, right, all of this funnel here to be going on in the background automatically for us, right? So we don't want to be going to BNI at 6 o'clock in the morning and talking to people who we probably don't want to talk to. So how do we do it? We do it through social media, and in particular through Instagram. So here we are posting content on social media that, as you can see, is reaching thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, 230,000, 50,000, 13, 14,000, 33,000, 8,000, thousands and thousands of people from one action, right? One action is posting that content and it's reaching hundreds of thousands of people. How many networking events are you going to have to go to reach 200,000 people? 30 years worth, 40 years worth of networking events potentially. So here we are posting content. This, I took a screenshot after I'd been in a meeting for an hour and I'd had 10 comments on things, 10 likes and 73 new followers. that is automated, right? So I wasn't going in there and individually trying to spark conversations with the people or trying to get them to like my content. I can put one piece of content out there and this is all automated for me. This is the process we want. So we can see here what the impact of being able to put out good content for people. Over 90 days, we've reached 1.8 million people. And then we use this to drive to our profile where we're telling people in our bio who we help and how, what we do, and how they can get in contact with us. And that's the automated process. Is someone's going to see our content, read the information, right? We're going to build up trust. And I'm not saying they're going to look at one piece of content and instantly become a lead or instantly book in a call or instantly talk to us, but we can nurture these people automatically, right? You can schedule post these, so you can make this piece of content once, schedule post it, and it's going to reach thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. And so Instagram has to be in your marketing plan if you're a financial advisor, because we can leverage our time, we can leverage the system on Instagram, and we can leverage it to get more leads and more clients for your business. So if you're a financial advisor and you're currently not leveraging in order to get more leads, if you don't have a system in place to get leads automatically for your business, then you are doing something wrong. If you're interested to see how I could help you, then have a look at one of the links below. And if you found this video useful, then YouTube thinks you'll also find this video useful, so go and give it a watch.